Welcome to the latest edition of Inside Carolina. I'm your host, Hannah Hall, a proud alumna of the university and your guide to some of the stories that make our university so special. Well, in this episode, you're going to hear from USC President Michael Amiridis about the incredible momentum that we're having here at the university, everything from record enrollment to academic achievements. Then we'll talk to a student who's helping lead a Habitat for Humanity home building project, all while earning a degree in biochemistry and molecular biology. But first, a big tip of the hat to the David and Nicole Tepper Charitable Foundation. Thanks to their generosity, USC has a new department named the David and Nicole Tepper Department of Sport and Entertainment Management. We are so excited for the impact this gift will have. Join us as we go inside Carolina. With a new academic year upon us, USC President Michael Amiridis recently took stock of all the university has accomplished and gave us a preview of what's to come. Here are some highlights from the president's annual State of the University address.
As an academic community, we're obligated to continue the work of humanizing character, bridging our differences, and not permitting cruelty. To continue investing in transformative research that drives innovation and improves the quality of life for all, and to continue engagement with our communities, focusing on what unites us as fellow citizens and building a stronger South Carolina and a stronger society. The past year has been one for record-setting achievements across the university in enrollment, in research, in fundraising, and in legislative support, among many other areas. But let's start with our students. First, we set new record in applications for admission. This is very important because this number tells us how well our message is reaching prospective students. These prospective students want to come here because we have a nationally acclaimed first-year student experience, well-known and top-ranked academic programs, and growing opportunities for research, internships, and career-building skills. New initiatives have made it possible for us to admit, enroll, and award degrees to more South Carolinians than ever before in our history. And we are not just recruiting and enrolling South Carolinians. We also graduate more South Carolinians from the entire state, including small towns and rural areas. This is a critical component of our mission, because we are the university for the entire state of South Carolina. Another brand new initiative taking shape on our USC campus right now is the Center for American Civic Leadership and Public Discourse. This center will explore and teach core elements of our civic life and responsibilities as Americans, and will promote bipartisan discussion, which is not very common these days. Last February, we broke ground for our new School of Medicine. 7 months later, you can see that several floors of the framework are in place and the structure is already a visible feature of the skyline. Everything is on schedule, and we expect our School of Medicine to move there in the fall of 27. I hope you share my pride in the work we have done together over the past year, and I hope what you have heard this morning will energize you for the road ahead.
It's a great time to be part of the University of South Carolina family. Now let's meet Ria Kothari, an extraordinary student giving back to the community. Ria, thanks so much for joining us inside Carolina. So you're from Tennessee. What brought you here to Carolina?
Yeah, so I'm from Kingsport, Tennessee. I'm from a pretty small town, so I've been kind of in my own little bubble, and I really wanted to get some experiences outside of that. I heard about South Carolina. There's a lot of people from my town who have come over here and had a great experience. And I wanted to get a little bit bigger city, a little bit farther away from home, and get some new experiences. So I came down here, I toured the campus, and felt like there was a very supportive community that the university really cared about their students. And since coming here, I feel like that's really been my experience.
You are the president of the USC chapter of Habitat for Humanity. How did you get involved with home building and Habitat?
When I first came on campus, I knew I wanted to do something service-based in my time. Through high school, I did a little bit of community service, and that's something that I found very rewarding. So I wanted to find something on campus that allowed me to explore that. So like most freshmen, I went to the organization fair to start off the semester, and I saw a lot of different groups, but Habitat for Humanity really caught my attention. I had never heard about them before, but what really drew me to them was that students were actually going to places in the community, building homes, connecting with the homeowners, and making a difference you could see, and you can really get your hands dirty. So I signed up immediately and I went to my first volunteer event. I got to paint the walls of a new home that they were building, and I got to meet the homeowner for whom the house is going to be for, and it was just been a great experience from there. I've just kept wanting to give that opportunity to other students at USC, and that has prompted me to take on this presidentship and continue the partnership with the Central South Carolina Habitat.
And you're actually working on a project with the Central Carolina Habitat group. Tell me about what you're working on now.
Yes, we've got several homes going on right now. We are on the finishing ends of one house, and we have 2 new ones, as well as some that we're hoping to start up later in the semester in the Midlands community.
My heart is so full, and it must make you feel so good whenever you think about a family having Thanksgiving inside of a home that you helped build. How does that make you feel?
It's so rewarding, and one of my favorite things about Habitat is we get to meet the homeowners. We have so many events, like at these celebration events for the homes, at barbecues, meeting the kids of the families, and you get to see the lives who you're actually helping. And to me, that's one of the best things about community service, and Habitat for Humanity has given me the chance to meet the people I'm helping and actually feel like I'm making a difference in the community.
And you are. I don't know how you find time to do Habitat projects in addition to your academics, because you're a research assistant in a biochemistry lab and an ambassador with the university's National Fellowships Office. How do you find the time?
I mean, sometimes it's a little bit hard, but the main thing is that you are motivated to do all these things. I'm sure many students at USC feel like they're stretched thin sometimes, but what really gets me, and I'm sure other students, to all these things is that we're motivated to contribute to these things. That is what keeps getting me to those things, planning out my time.
How can other students get involved? How can I get involved?
Habitat for Humanity is very accessible. So for students on campus and affiliated with the university, they can simply just join our chapter. We have a Garnet Gate page and a GroupMe, Central South Carolina Habitat for Humanity, affiliated with the university. But we also partner with Service Saturdays. So for any students who really enjoy the Service Saturday experience, they can also join us at Habitat build sites through Service Saturday.
Well, Ria, you have not only real tools in your toolbox, but some for life, it sounds like, as well. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
What an accomplished young woman. We can't wait to see where life takes her. Well, thank you for joining us Inside Carolina. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to share it with your friends, family, and fellow Gamecocks. We'll see you next time, Inside Carolina.